I'm here today with a special guest. I have Patrick here.
Hi guys.
So we're here today to talk to you guys all about our favorite brushes and share some tips with you guys, why we like them, what we use them for, and we have a couple like very similar brushes too, so I think this is going to be very exciting. One of my favorite is a blending brush. This is like a tapered blending brush, and this to me is like a must-have brush to have in your kit. It's perfect for the crease, perfect for blending. I feel like I cannot live without this type of brush.
Do you prefer a blending brush to have more of like a dome shaped or like a pointed shape? Because I prefer a dome shape.
Like a dome shape? See, I like a pointed because I like to be able to cut the crease a little bit and kind of get in there, and I like to feather and taper it out.
So I love this stippling brush because I use it for my eyeshadow primer. I like to basically pat on my eyeshadow primer rather than swiping, or I'll go in like circular motions, and I feel like this is like the perfect like dome shape to like really get into your crease and get into like your inner corner of the eye. And
feels good too.
It's soft, right?
Oh yeah, it's soft, but it's like firm. So the next brush is this dual fiber brush. This is
Twinsies.
Yeah, amazing. This is perfect for even like adding like a lid color on, but also like under eye like powder, translucent powder, or even like carving a little bit underneath the cheek.
I love using this brush as like a touch-up brush because when I'm with my clients throughout the day, I don't like having like a big powder brush to set the whole entire face. I like to like leave some areas like more dewy, so like
a
this
spot,
powder,
like
yeah.
treating.
So I like to just like basically spot powder.
Yeah, I agree.
So the next one I love is this dome-shaped pencil brush. I always need a pencil brush for my under eye. It's super important for me to get that like super diffuse look underneath the eyes. I don't ever like too harsh of like under eye, so I think this brush definitely does the job.
See, and then I am a little opposite. I use the flat one. So mine's a flat dome shape, so it's very similar. The only difference, like with this one, I find myself going really low on myself personally. On clients, I think this is probably a lot easier to use it. For myself, the flat one, I'm really able to like smudge it, and because it's kind of like blending and a dome shape, I'm also able to really smudge it out. So this one, I don't know. They're very similar, but they're so different. And I have so many of these too, and I just always go back to this one.
I'm doing her makeup today, so I'm gonna try that one out.
It's bomb. It's really good. Next brush I love is a concealer brush. This is also a synthetic brush, and I love this for pretty much cleaning up. So if I do my lip products and I need to clean up the line, or if I want to carve up a little bit underneath of the brow. I also love this for packing on primer onto the eye because this kind of mimics the same thing as a finger, so it's really giving you like a gentle push onto the eye, and it's spreading like evenly across the lid, so I really like it for that. And then also just like small details, like you can really carve things out. You can just, if you use it from the end, you can really like, you know, kind of create and make lines or whatever you gotta do. But it's like a perfect brush to have in the kit.
So this is a synthetic angled brush, and it's super dense actually. I like to use this brush to apply eyeshadow as eyeliner. So like that more of like that diffuse look, and I really feel like it picks up pigment really well. Yeah. And because it's like a little bit more dense, I feel like I can really shape out my eye or like my client's eye.
It's like with it being synthetic, you can create like hair strokes on the brows too with it. My last favorite is a OG just flat eyeshadow brush. This is like a must-have. So I like this for packing on shadow onto the lid, especially matte colors. I really like this to really push it into place, but I actually also really like this to contour. So what I like to do for the nose is actually buff out the nose area, and I like it because it's not too wide, but it's not too thin. You're really able to get a diffused nose contour with this, and I feel like every time I do a nose contour, I reach for this brush in particular. The way to use this brush, best way for, in my personal opinion, is to hold it by the tip so you have less pressure on it, and then you just kind of go up and down, and by doing those light strokes, you're really getting more of like an airbrush finish. And if you go too in like this, it's almost harsh, so you got to be really light-handed with this one.
I also like this brush if I want more of a defined crease. So like because it's not like dome shape, it's like a flatter shape. You can really just like,
but it's soft.
It's like a soft carve,
soft
like
crease,
a baby carve.
Yeah.
So that concludes our favorite brushes. I hope you guys learned something from us, but it's super important to have brushes that you love for your eyes, your face. That just makes the process that much easier and that much more fun.